Hi friends, family, people online that I have never met before. Welcome to another video here on my channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I am going to be setting up my bullet journal for the month of March. It is not going to be a budget setup in my bullet journal. It's going to be a few other things. So if you think that you'll be interested in that, perfect. If not, my next budget video will be up on Saturday. Which reminds me, if you have not already entered into my giveaway that I'm doing for this week, you can check out my last budget video I posted and you can enter that way. And I'll link it up here. But other than that, before we jump into it, I just wanted to give a quick sort of backstory as to why I'm even doing this type of video. So like I mentioned in my last couple budget videos, the last few months have been sort of rocky for me. Some of you might know that I do struggle with depression, and the last couple of months I've been kind of going through like what I would call them like low times or like my bad cycles, just things, you know, just a period of time where I'm not feeling my best, where I'm feeling kind of low. And lately I've just kind of been noticing that I'm slipping into the really bad cycle. But basically, I am wanting to set up a bullet journal for this month to kind of help me establish a routine and schedule, because I notice that when I have a routine and schedule that I sort of stick by, I am more productive and usually less depressed, if that makes any type of sense. Basically, it just helps me. So I want to get back into doing that, so that's why I'm doing this video. And the last time that I posted a bullet journal setup, a few of you enjoyed it, so I thought, why not? So yeah, that is pretty much why I am doing this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. If you do, just leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure to hit that red button down below. So the first section that I like to do is called the habit tracker. It is exactly as it sounds. I like to list out all of the areas that I feel are most important to me and that I really want to track. So I list them, and then every day I'm going to try my darnest to track them. Then basically throughout the month or at the end of the month, I can see, you know, how I did, what areas I progressed in, what areas I didn't, where I really need to focus on. It's just things like that. As you can see, I am going back and forth from a previously monthly spread and basically just copying out the layout, because if I have a good layout that works, why change it? Exactly, I don't. So I'm just copying it from the previous monthly spread that I did the last time. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go over all of the habits and areas that I listed because the video went really fast, so you probably can't see all of them. So the very first one that I have is sleep, and I'm going to track that by the hours of sleep that I get. Then next I have workout. This does not get any numbers. It is just going to be a dot. If it has a dot, then it means I did it. If it doesn't have a dot, it means I didn't. Then stress is going to be a number from 1 to 10. 1 being not stressed at all, 10 to being like crazy super stressed. Mood is going to be 1 through 10 as well. 1 is obviously really bad, and then 10 is like super happy. To do, that is going to get a dot depending on whether or not I got the majority of things done from my to-do list that I had that day. It will really just depend on how I felt about the day. Breathing and stretching are 2 things that I want to build back into my morning routine. Basically doing like breathing and stretching exercises is something that my counselor taught me to do. So I want to get back into that. And then Invisalign, I have not been wearing my Invisalign lately, which is really bad. So I need to get back into the habit of doing that every single day. Water is going to get a number, meaning how many ounces of water I had that day. Face routine is going to get a dot whether I did it or not. Same thing with Herbalife, same thing with eating out, soda, journaling, reading, taking my vitamins, practicing Navajo, cleaning, DoorDash. If I worked on my YouTube, those are all going to get dots. Then the last 2 things, which is motivation and productivity, are going to get numbers 1 through 10. because those are just things that I feel like are important. So those are all of the areas. It seems like a lot, and it sort of is, but if I'm consistent with doing it at the end of every day or at least the next day, then it shouldn't be too much to do. We'll see. So this next section, I am going to title it Active Gratitude. And I actually learned this term from my favorite podcast. It's called The Gentler. And what active gratitude means is when you acknowledge something that you're grateful for, you then want to be active about it. And you do this by saying, I am going to show my gratitude for this by doing this. And this is going to be my first time trying the act of gratitude, but I think that it'll go well. So this next section I am calling wins, and this is where I will come at the end of each day and basically just list one win that I had from that day. It could be something really small, like just getting through the day. I think that by listing all of the little successes that I've had throughout the month might help me be a little bit more confident and just more proud of myself, hopefully. So this last section I am titling reading challenges. So I am participating in 2 reading challenges this year. They each have monthly categories of books that I can choose from. And this will help me to reach my goal of reading more this year because I really love reading. So I am going to list the 2 different reading challenges on the 2 separate pages. And then after that, I am going to list the category for each challenge. Then I'm going to list the book that will basically satisfy the category for that month. And as you're about to see, I only have 1 book chosen for 1 reading challenge this month. So that will give me the opportunity to get a new book, because I don't have any books about an animal that fits into the first category. Now what I'm doing here is I am actually filling out the first day of March. And because it is going way too fast, I will just go over it right after this. So if I ever do another one of these monthly setup videos, I am not going to do the time lapse, because as you saw, it was just going way too fast and it was kind of hard to put all of the information into such short times. But anyways, so it is now March 2nd. This morning, I filled out March 1st, which was yesterday's information. So I'm gonna start with the habit tracker. So for sleep, I put 8 hours because I went to sleep at, I think like 4, and then I woke up around 12. So I'm gonna count that as 8 hours. I put a dot for workout because I did work out yesterday. For stress, I put 8 because that was really only just for the nighttime when I was really stressed, because I left all of my assignments for 1 class that was due last night. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, I had a few assignments due last night for 1 class, and I saved it until a few hours before last night. So obviously I was stressed by my own fault. Nonetheless, I was stressed. So for mood, I put 6 because I was just really not in a great mood yesterday. Even my workout, I was just not in the mood for it. And yeah, I was just feeling kind of sad yesterday. So that's why it was a 6. To do, I didn't put a dot, but I think I should have, because I did get most of the things done that I wanted to. Breathing and stretching, I did not do in the morning. I did not wear my Invisalign yesterday. For water, I put 40 because I drank 40 ounces. I did not do my face routine or do my Herbalife. I did eat out yesterday and I did have soda yesterday a lot. I didn't journal yesterday. I didn't read yesterday. I did not take my vitamins yesterday, mainly because I don't have my vitamins yet. I haven't bought them. I did not practice Navajo. I did do a little bit of cleaning, so I put a dot down for it. But I only did a little bit of cleaning. DoorDash I did not do, so I didn't put a dot. School I did do, so I did put a dot. YouTube I did not do, so I didn't put a dot. My motivation was at about a 6 because if I was really motivated, I could have finished my homework assignments like hours before I actually finished it. And then productivity, I put 7 just because, again, I got most of the things done on my to-do list. So that was everything for my habit tracker. And then next for my active gratitude, I didn't put anything down for yesterday actually, just because, I don't know, I thought it doesn't really count to do it from yesterday for this section. But I did do today's. So today's I put, today I am thankful for a flexible schedule, and I will show my appreciation for that flexible schedule by still being productive. And then I put a win for yesterday. So my win for yesterday was that I turned in all of my accounting assignments on time. So that was my win. And then the last section, reading challenges, I obviously didn't change anything because I did not finish an entire book yesterday. I actually have not found a book yet for the animal category. I am going to look for that. If you have any suggestions about a book about an animal that you really like, comment it down below because I kind of need help in that section. That basically concludes this video. I just want to mention that I don't think that having this setup is going to like cure my depression. I don't think it's just going to be like a quick fix, but I do think that it will help, because if I am actually paying attention to the habits that I'm doing and I have a little routine, I think it will help me. If you like this video, please comment down below. My next video is going to be on Saturday. It is going to be a cash envelope stuffing / paycheck breakdown, the first one for the month of March. And I will also be announcing the winners for the first week's giveaway. I hope you guys all have a really good day, a productive week, and just all of the positive vibes to you. And I'll see you then.